everybody. I know it has been so long since I have made a YouTube video, and I am sorry for that. I just needed to take a break from everything with what was going on with my family, school, my health, my sister going through nursing school, my brother moving away to start his family, my other brother joining the army. I was being pulled in every direction, and I needed a break to say, hey, pick out one thing to concentrate on and do it until you're done. And that's what I did. So I decided to pick one class, just one class this semester, and concentrate on it until that I reach the next semester. Finals are Tuesday and Thursday, and I'm so nervous because I don't feel like I know the material, but hopefully, by the grace of God, it'll work out. As you can see, I still have my oxygen on, and I still have my feeding tube stuff still here. So that's that. Nothing much has changed since the last time you saw me. I have been upping the dose of my phenobarbital to try and control my seizures. So I kind of wrote everything down that I was going to say so that video wouldn't drag on, and I wouldn't sound like a crazy person. So it's going to look like I'm just reading off of a script. Overall health. My overall health is okay, but I am constantly fatigued. Constantly fatigued. I've been having problems with seizures, partial complex seizures, and what are they called? Partial complex and tonic-clonic seizures is what I've been having. But the phenobarbital seems to be taking a good care of it. I'm sorry. It is like almost 3 a.m. and I'm stuttering through my words and everything. So, other overall health, PT. I've been doing really good in PT, and I'm using a walker now to get around half the day. The other half of the day I use my wheelchair, or, if I'm just too fatigued, I'll just use my wheelchair. Or some days I wake up and I see my walker and I'm like, pfft, and I grab my wheelchair because I know it's going to be one of those days. So I haven't had to be in the hospital, had pheresis, Rituxan, or life support for the past 7 months. And that is an incredible breakthrough for me. Because it's been 7 years, and I would always be in hospital for something. Always. Something would always come up. But for the past 7 months, there's been no life support, no plasmapheresis, no IVIG, no Rituxan. I'm holding steady on my own. And, here's another popular one. Another people keep inboxing me and we're like, what's wrong with you? What do you have? Well, let me kind of explain it like this. I have mitochondrial disease. And the mitochondrial disease that I have predispositions me to neuromuscular problems or neuromuscular diseases. So, mito predisposed me to Guillain-Barre syndrome. I got the Guillain-Barre syndrome, and I had to recover from it, but then I had a relapse, and then for a second time, I had to relearn how to walk again. The mito has caused my dysautonomia and my POTS. So, mito is the main disease I'm fighting here, when before I thought it was dysautonomia and POTS were the disease that I was fighting. But it turns out mito and POTS are just a symptom of a disease, a symptom of what could happen if you have mito. And I have to fight off a symptom that is actually a disease. It's a lot harder than it sounds. So keep me in your prayers. The mito that affects my lungs and has been affecting my lungs for the past year, and the oxygen or whatever. The only place that, every single time I need medical help, the hospital packs me up and is like, okay, we're going to airlift you away to wherever the best place is that will receive you. Like, oh, how about Mayo Clinic? Yeah, let's airlift her to Mayo Clinic because we're not educated enough on this. So they'll airlift me and send me away, and then I'm come back and I'm still sick. So they airlift me and send me to the other Mayo Clinic, and then I come back and I'm still sick. It's like they're airlifting me, they're medevacuing me away because they don't have the education to deal with this disease, mitochondrial disease. And I really can't keep doing that. I can't keep going across the country every single time I have a crisis. So a doctor was telling me that she would really like me to get involved in the National Jewish Health Center in Colorado and see their doctors and their geneticists and see what they can do. Colorado isn't far from where I'm at, so I'm hoping that when I look into it, that they'll have some awesome people there who will take care of me, and that's that. So that's my health. There is one more thing I wanted to read you. I got my Bible here. I wanted to read you Hebrews 10:39. And it says, "For we are not those who draw back and are destroyed." We are not those who draw back and are destroyed. We are not. But we are those who have faith and obtain life. For we are not those who draw back and are destroyed, but those who have faith and obtain life. This is me. I'm not going to draw back. I'm not going to be destroyed. I have faith. I'm going to obtain life. And it's because of the one true God I serve that I am still alive right now to tell you this story. And I tell you what, I don't know how chronically ill people get through their day. I really don't. I just really don't. I sometimes watch their videos and think, oh my gosh, I hope they're a Christian, because I have no idea how they would be getting through that if they weren't. And it just fathoms me. I can't comprehend it in my head. Bible study. This is the devotional I have been doing. It's by Beth Moore. It's called David 90 Days with a Heart Like His. It's by Beth Moore. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. So you could message me and ask me where I got it from, and I'll send you the website. But I do highly, highly, highly recommend getting this. Also, A.W. Tozer, Experiencing the Presence of God. If you want to learn about an incredibly close person and close man to the heart of God, read a book by A.W. Tozer. The chapters are short. You can put this on your iPad or your iPod, and if you're sitting in the car, just read a couple lines, or you may be in the car for 30 minutes, read a chapter, and then on your way home read another chapter. That's how I read through his books before, but that's what I encourage you with. And I just want to say that if you ask for a prayer request, I will be praying for you. I don't know if I will be able to reply to all the messages I get after this video or all the comments I get after this video, but I promise I will do my best. Love the Father, follow the Son, and continue to shine for the glory of God. Amen. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.